Great job.
I just shot the script.
It was so gratifying to see how talented the guy was, and that the talent that was in his reel really came through.
I think you did a great job, and I think you both deserve a lot of credit.
One thing that surprised me is that probably 60% or more of the movie has no music at all, and the tension stays,
it was
and the energy and the pace is there.
I think Bob's gonna really like the movie when he sees it too. I think he's gonna know he's got. This is a real movie that is gonna really play.
That two veterans of Greenlight, Ben and Chris, get so excited that this is a Greenlight movie that they can see in the theaters and that they can sell, and they feel like it works. That's important.
At the beginning of the third act, before the monsters break back in, there's an 8-minute section or so that slows down. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you know what it is?
Oh yeah.
You can remove most of that stuff. It's not like there's anything essential that happens there that you. And there's not a lot of laughs, and what happens is not really a lot of scares, not a lot of laughs.
I also think we should talk a little bit about the monsters, because I think there's moments where I don't know that they're scary.
They look a little bit unintimidating. They look a little bit like slee stacks, you know what I mean?
My first instinct was like, we have to reshoot the monsters at the beginning. It just looks like the cheesiest, goofiest monster. But I think if you take the Jaws approach, you know, where you see less of them, it'll work better.
I'd like to have a little bit more of the energy they have at the end. It's terrifying. Like you see them, their hands are coming through, their faces, you know. It's really, really scary. And if some of that was at the beginning,
it's more, and maybe this is what you meant by it. It's much shorter glimpses, much quicker sort of things, so that your audience is as confused as what the these things are all the way through until. And I thought it was.
As we expected, there are a lot of things that need to be addressed with this cut before it goes to Bob. There's pacing issues, and there are moments where the creatures don't come off scary at all, which is deadly for a horror film. So we have our work cut out for us. This is not a walk in the park at this point.
I can't imagine that script being directed any better than it was. I really can't.
There are problems, there's some gaps, there's some error, there's some stuff that needs to be fixed. That's why Joel kind of was hesitant about showing it to Bob, because he feels like Bob's gonna watch it once and he's gonna form his opinion about how strongly he believes in the movie right then. So you wanna put your best foot forward, so to speak.
I just feel like you were so the right choice for the movie. It's a little moment of self-congratulation for me. It's time for me to bask in my own dreams. Yes, I thought so. I thought Gulaga was the one.
They're really good. You know, when Ben said some things, I think they're pretty positive things, and it made me feel pretty good.
I think when we put it in front of an audience, it'll be telling. Because if it works, it should play really, really well to an audience.
The big hurdle now is really getting Bob to decide that he likes the movie. That's the whole thing. And then once it's up to Bob, if he makes the decision to support it, then it's just sort of up to the movie gods and the fickle fate of the American movie-going public.
Bye, gentlemen. Bye. See you guys soon. Good work.
All right, stop by anytime.
Yeah, better be back tomorrow, just for some food.
Andrew, it's Mike.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good.
So, Mike, we find ourselves in a bit of a predicament. Bob wants you to move immediately.
Our worst fears have happened. Bob has heard through the grapevine that we're screening this movie and he wants to see it now.
Coming up on Project Greenlight.
Everybody is rabid now to see this movie.
Today is a very important day in the life of this film, because this is the first chance for the people at the studio to see the movie.
Basically, the future of Feast is coming.
So, can you show us the movie now?
What I'll say, and you know, it's producer speak, Andrew, so it's nothing new, is that we were really hoping to get you a cassette on Monday. The first time you show a movie to the studio head, it's really the most important. So you want it to be in good enough shape and to work the best that it can work, because they're the person that can put it in 2 theaters or 2,000 theaters.
I'm fine with that, and I'm going to urge you to wait. I don't know, I might be calling you back, or Nick might be calling you back.
I understand how that goes, and you know, again, I would love this movie to get a shot.
Well, I think it's going to. That could all change after we see the movie, but...
With you guys kind of being up in the air, there's a little bit of insecurity here that the movie will get dealt with fairly.
All right, so let's get back to you.
Talk to you.
Thanks, man.
Bye. I've realized something in light of this particular Project Feast that I didn't realize before. If you want to watch something or screen something, you can't tell anybody about it, because everybody is rabid now to see this movie. Bob Weinstein wants to see the movie ASAP.
Bob is not only now very wound up and anxious to see the movie. The film is clearly on his radar now. Suddenly the urgency is ramped up tenfold.